Have you ever made one tiny mistake, and suddenly it becomes proof that something is wrong with you? Not the moment, not the day. You are the problem. That's how it started for me. Little moments rearranged, retold, until I didn't know which version of my life was real. I'm Emma. I came to this city for art school 5 years ago, and somehow it became home. The streets, the cafes, the quiet corners, I fell in love with all of it. I met Jacob at a gallery opening. He joked about a sculpture. I laughed at the same time, and something in me softened. We moved in together a year later, and those early days, they were honestly beautiful in their own small way. Late-night ramens, him watching his favorite anime while I sketched beside him. Lazy Sundays in oversized hoodies, laughing at something dumb on TV. Nothing dramatic, nothing grand, but warm enough to feel like home. Sometimes, though, he would say something that made my chest tighten for a second. Nothing big, but like a tone, a look, a comment that made something inside me go still. However, I ignored those moments. I didn't want to ruin what we had over a passing feeling, so I tucked the discomfort away and pretended it didn't matter. But slowly, those moments grew, and each time it happened, I felt myself shrink a little without even noticing. Hey, I forgot to grab the bread. I'll run back out and get it.
Stop making excuses.
I'm not making any excuses. I just forgot.
You always just forget. It's your thing, right? Forgetting? Maybe try being responsible for once.
A tiny human mistake turned into a permanent flaw carved on my forehead. I laughed like it didn't sting, but the laugh felt like a lie. Ethan's phone charger had broken, and since I was heading to the market anyway, he asked me to pick up a new one. I did. I made sure to get the exact brand he liked. But 5 days later, the charger stopped working, and the moment it did, Ethan got irritated, not with the charger, but with me. He said I never buy anything good, like somehow I had control over the quality of the plastic and wiring inside it. Still, I wanted to fix it. The store said they'd replace it if I brought the receipt, so I opened my purse, certain it was there, but it wasn't. I checked again and again. My fingers shook a little, not because of the receipt, but because I already knew how this was going to go. I swear I had the receipt in my wallet. I don't know how I lost it. I'm sorry.
Stop making excuses.
I'm literally just explaining.
Yeah, that's your thing. You screw up, then you give me a whole speech. It's exhausting.
And in that moment, something inside me tightened. I wasn't blaming anyone. I wasn't being dramatic. I was just trying to explain what happened, like any normal person would. But somehow, he turned a missing receipt into proof that I was flawed. And I started wondering if explaining myself was wrong, even when I hadn't done anything wrong at all. For the first time, I wondered, maybe he's right. Maybe something really was wrong with me. Ethan, my car keys aren't here. Did you see them?
Did you lose them?
I didn't lose them. I always put them in this bowl.
Well, they're not there. You're so forgetful, Emma. You scatter things everywhere. I keep telling you, get organized. This is why you're stressed all the time. Why you never get ahead at work. You don't take anything seriously.
Ethan, that's not fair. I didn't misplace them on purpose.
You never pay attention. Honestly, if you want to do something great in life, start by keeping track of your own things. Oh, they were in my pocket. You must have mixed things up again. See, this is exactly what I mean.
He was the one who'd driven the car yesterday when we were coming back from our friend's wedding. He must have slipped the keys into his pocket and forgotten. But he still blamed me with such confidence that when he found them in his jacket, he just brushed it aside, like the blame had never happened. And somehow, even though the truth was he forgot the keys in his jacket, I felt smaller, wrong, flawed. Ethan, I feel small and lonely when you say rude things to me. I just want you to hear me and take things easy and not blame me all the time.
Most people wouldn't stay with someone as scatterbrained as you. You're lucky I'm still here.
He said it like he was doing me a favor, like staying with me was charity. That hurts, Ethan.
You're being dramatic. You are so unstable. I'm just being honest.
And that was it, the final thread snapping. I stopped speaking in arguments because every emotion became ammunition. Every truth became twisted. Every need became too much. My world shrank to the size of his reactions.
Emma, that's gaslighting. He's not being honest. He's distorting your reality.
What? Gaslighting?
Most of the time, it looks exactly like what you've been describing. Quiet rewrites, little shifts in reality, tiny moments that make you doubt yourself. When you forgot the bread, he didn't just say you forgot. he turned it into "you're irresponsible." When you lost the receipt, he didn't just shrug it off. He made it sound like you always messed things up. When he took your car keys by mistake, he still blamed you, because in his world, he can't be wrong. So instead of owning anything, they rewrite the moment so that you're the one at fault. It makes them feel powerful, in control, almost superior. They get to be the responsible one, and you become the forgetful one. They get to be the calm one, and you become the dramatic one. They get to be the one who holds things together, and you become the one who needs to do better. Gaslighting feeds their ego. It lets them feel above you, smarter, steadier, more capable. And over time, you start believing their version because it's repeated so often, so confidently, so casually. That's how gaslighting works. Not with yelling, but with quiet confidence and making others doubt themselves constantly. It makes you question your memory and sanity, while they walk away feeling more certain, more right, more superior.
I think I need space. I need to hear my own voice again. Talking to you made me realize something. I've been carrying around a lot of blame that wasn't mine. I really thought I was the forgetful one, the overly sensitive one, the person who always messed things up. But that wasn't coming from me. It was coming from him, just repeated so many times that I started believing it. I just need some distance from all of that. From the comments, the second guessing, the way he turns everything into something I did wrong. And right now, I can't do that while I'm still in the same space with him. Ethan, I'm moving out and staying with Maya for a few nights.
Fine, go have your dramatic weekend.
I folded my clothes quietly, zipped the suitcase, and walked out while he sat on the couch, barely looking up. He tossed a few rude comments my way, things meant to sting, but they didn't land the way they used to. I moved in with my friend that night. Her apartment felt like a warm sigh, like a place where I could finally hear my own thoughts again. For the first time in a long time, I slept without flinching at the possibility of another argument. Life slowly built itself back around me. Morning walks, new projects at work, outings with friends, small things, steady things, pieces of myself returning like birds after winter. And then one evening, after work, I walked out of my office building, and there he was, Ethan, standing by the sidewalk, hands in his pockets, eyes softer than I remembered. He moved towards me. He looked nervous.
Emma, I'm so sorry. I miss you.
I didn't say anything at first. He went on, voice cracking in places he'd never allowed it to before.
I messed up. I know I did. I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did. I've been thinking a lot, and I want to try again. If you're willing, come back home.
There was a time those words would have cracked me open, a time I would have run back without thinking. But now, things were different. I'm not ready to move back in, Ethan. He nodded slowly, and for once didn't argue.
I understand. Can we at least be friends? I want to be better. And if someday things feel right for you, maybe we could try again.
I took a breath, a peaceful, certain one. I forgive you, Ethan. Truly. I don't hold anything against you, and we can be friends. But I don't want you to expect anything more than that. Not now. Maybe not ever. He swallowed, nodded again, and for the first time, he didn't push. He didn't twist my words. He just accepted them. We talked for a few minutes, awkward, quiet, but honest. Then I politely said bye to him and walked away. I didn't go back to him. I didn't shatter or second-guess myself. I forgave him. Forgiveness didn't mean reunion. It meant letting go of what hurt so I could heal, and choosing not to return. That was choosing me.
If you've ever walked away from a conversation feeling smaller, I can understand what that weight feels like. Write your thoughts down. Speak it aloud. Your reality matters. If this story touched your heart, please like this video. We all deserve a kind of love that feels safe, not one that makes us feel small. Have you ever felt yourself fading just to keep someone close? Write your experiences in the comments. I would love to read them. Share this video with someone who's shrinking themselves just to keep the peace. They deserve to know they're not alone. For more such stories, subscribe to our channel, The Heartfelt Reflections.